What's up, McCurdy? You back home? Or are you still on your trip? Pretty sure you're still on your trip, but I've lost track of how many days it's been. I've already lost track of how many days it's been this week, so it's Thursday, I think, right? A few minutes ago? Well, welcome home, man. So, did you have a good time? Oh, okay. I thought that maybe you were leaving directly from the event that you were at and then going to the Smash event. Okay. I'm just not expecting to find an item there. Before we leave here, lots of skyscrapers. Huh. Yeah, I haven't really been to like the big city or anything like that, other than Philadelphia. And even when I've been in Philadelphia, I've walked around a few times, but I've never really done much other than that. That's really cool. That's awesome, man. It sounds like overall it was a pretty good experience. Wait, why'd I go back in here? That's where I wanted to go. Well, I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy you got to do something like that. That's right, we're docked in here. Alright, well, I remember where I'm supposed to go. It's coming along pretty well. Story really picked up yesterday. So we're getting to like aspects of the story that I'm a huge fan of. I should change my party first before I go anywhere. As great as she is for her mech, the inability to fight makes me not want to use her. It's not to say she's not good though. I'm just not exactly sure how to use her. I don't think it's this one. I think it's this one that she's in, but I could be wrong. No, that's right. She's actually upstairs. That's the floor that she's in. We're getting to the point in the game where I just like couldn't put it down for a while. That it starts to get that interesting, at least to me. Even though it's somewhat convoluted in some regards and things like that. I know this. Change your party members. Yes. Let's do that. Alright. Who do we want? Billy's a good choice. Because he's got heals and speed buffs. Ellie's a decent choice as well. I'm gonna go with Billy, I think. Until I have to use mechs. Then when I have to use mechs and stuff like that, I will potentially go back to using Ellie. I would like to learn Ellie's death blows too. I'm sick of healing stuff with Billy's guns, but okay, what makes me go? I tried X, I tried circle. Circle looked like it was working, kind of. It was really slow. Triangle, okay. Totally makes sense. Why was I ever confused? This is where I was supposed to go. It's been taken over. really trying to get to the end of Disc 2 so I can potentially beat this game this weekend, but finding time to stream has not been the easiest thing to do this week. Regarding the sub 50, I can't remember how long the second disc is. I remember it being much shorter than the first disc, so it really depends on where we end. I'm thinking we can get sub 50, but we'll see. I have to figure out what death blows I'm trying to learn with everybody. I think with these two, it's... Oh, well, I still don't have 7. Whatever. I'll just keep doing this for a while. I can't do those other attacks until I have 7 AP, so... It did remove the limiter, though. That's why I'm slightly confused, I guess. Where am I at with you? Maybe I can still do those abilities, but I can't do them in battle. Yeah, because he just learned that one. So he learned that one already. And that's a 7 AP one. So maybe I never get 7 AP in battle. Interesting. These guys are pretty easy though, so learning some death blows on them is probably a good idea. Like I said, I can't remember when. Oh, now he's got 7. What, did he have to learn another death blow for that? No, now I got 7 too. What the hell? I had 6 for one battle? I want to see if this gives me points towards the other one. You know what? That's so weird that I had to fight one battle with 6 still. Now all my characters have 7 without leveling. The only person that leveled was Billy. Now the other 2 leveled. So it seems like it's story scripted, I guess. I think that's the quickest way to learn it. Django. Whatever that means. He yells it when he punches sometimes, so must mean something cool, right? How am I doing now? Can't really tell if he learned anything there. He's learning stuff. His numbers look like they've gone up. 90, 95, 91. You still have to be certain levels to learn these death blows, and I think I can only learn one new one currently. But I can at least get points for all of them. That camera angle rotation, though. Okay. That's gross. Splitting up again. Who do we want to take with me? Ellie, I guess. I don't really want to have Bart in my party because I haven't really been leveling up his death blows because I didn't have him for such a long time. So he's a bit behind in that regard, and so is Ellie. But if I have to use the other group, then I really need to rely on Saitan and Billy. Where am I supposed to prepare at? Whoa, how convenient. Where's the tool shop? Here? Alright, so it looks like just items and accessories here, so it's not going to be a mech thing. That's good. I don't really want to spend money on those yet. We got a few of those, so we're good there. Buy more of these so I can just spam them outside of battle. Alright. These are pretty useful. Alright, we'll go with that. I'm gonna save. And then I will be right back, guys. Sorry about that. Really needed a snack there. My, thank you for the host. And what's up, Eltanen? How are you doing? Hi, Hitoshi Mario. How are you doing? How is everybody today? Everything is okay. It's good to hear. Like I said, this might not be the best party to have here, but I don't know if I'm gonna have to, if I'm gonna have to use my other party for anything, so... What's gonna happen? What could happen? Should have said please. Do I have to put him in the front of the party? Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. A little bit, at least. Do you work tonight, Mai? Technically, you're undead, Mai. By the way, just figured I'd point that out. Oh, cool. I also work tonight. This is not the party that I wanted for this shit. Really? Dead. This is gonna be rough. Oh god. This is gonna be a problem. Of course you missed. Looks like we're gonna use some death blows. Okay, I failed. Not Faye. Not Faye. Not Faye. Not Faye. Not Faye. It's a rough party to have here. Lord Reckoner, thank you for the host. Nice. Hey, what's up, Luke? How you doing, man? No, just in a different position. I moved my computer and stuff around now that I actually have a desk. That's not a bad price for anything like that. Especially if you're willing to cook it. Like how people are just starting to realize that I'm the prince. He looks like the prince, he talks like the prince, but he was supposed to have died, so it can't be the prince. Yeah, it does. The OST is really good. Hi, Angry Moose. Alright, let's look around here for items and stuff first. Smashing the X button. Yay! Done a lot of work today? Awesome. Always good to hear. It's always great to have productive days. do have to use my mechs here if I remember properly. It smells like mold. I remember this place being difficult for some reason, but I can't remember why. Probably because I had the same party and made the same mistake back then. And thus the whole idea of the statue in the first place of a human helping an angel, or sorry, of angels basically that are half human that both have one wing, helping each other to fly. A male and a female. Bart's like, why does he just fly by himself? Ah! Well, now you know, Bart. Now you know. Which way to go? This is a save point, maybe? Nope. Yep. Where's the other way go then? Oh no, the last message that I saw was you buying chicken and pork chops. I definitely haven't been ignoring you. Yeah, I like the mechs in this game. I just don't like having the mech battles forced on me. The desert worm. Okay. Hopefully I didn't screw myself over here and put myself in a really bad position. Do I need to heal still? I never healed after the fight. I do. It's okay. I only have 99 items of healing everythingness. I'm gonna go back the other way and see what's over there now, I guess. I remember there being like a boss fighter here or something that's difficult, but I can't quite remember either. Jeez. That's fine, man. You don't have to apologize to me. I'd rather you take care of whatever you need to take care of and come back in a better place than to force yourself to be somewhere. No problem. And remember, if you ever need to talk, I might not I might not be able to reply right away all the time, but I'll always try to reply first chance I get. No problem. Just a lot of work. Teaching a new guy. He's doing surprisingly well though, so... I say surprisingly not in the sense that I expected him to do poorly, but because I've had so much trouble with some of the other people that we've hired that it's nice to have someone that actually puts in the effort and stuff like that to learn. Makes my life a lot easier. But we're also short-handed. No, unfortunately we have someone that is on pregnancy leave and another person from the department that left. So I'm kind of like in between jobs right now. I'm kind of doing both in a way. So yeah, hence extra hours, going back into work and stuff like that on occasion. Supposedly starting July is when it's supposed to happen, but we'll see. Actually, I'm not getting paid overtime anymore because I've switched to getting the salary pay that I was supposed to get from the new position. So, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. What is that thing? That's right, I had to fight a battle in here. I remember hating this battle for some reason. Yeah, I mean, it happens. There's just some unexpected stuff that happened and everything else. And you just kinda gotta go with it sometimes. It's just how life is. Unless you're at a job that you absolutely love and what you're doing every single day is just like the best thing in the world to you, you're gonna struggle on occasion. But it's important to not make those struggles and everything else that you have to go through the most important thing in your life. You know, you gotta focus on the other things. Even if you have less time for the other things, you have to focus on the stuff that keeps you smiling and keeps you happy. Can't just constantly think about all the negatives. Trust me when I say if you do that, you're not going to be in a very good place. It's not to say that you should just ignore things, but all the same, sometimes you just got to be like, meh, it is what it is. I'm sorry to hear that, Luke. I know it's especially hard to do much of anything when you have something like that going on in your life. The only thing that I can say is to try and surround yourself by people that you're very close to. And don't be afraid to talk to them and open up to them, even though sometimes it's not that easy. I've always been the type of person that learned to deal with my problems myself and, you know, not to quote-unquote hinder other people. But you can't look at it that way, because that's what we have friends for in the first place. Not just to rely on them for situations like that, but because sometimes we just need other people. Everyone needs someone in their life. Whether it's to talk to, whether it's just to be around. Everyone needs that. And there's no reason to be ashamed for needing something like that. I put off way too long trying to solve everything and do everything by myself, and it's become second nature to me at this point that it makes it very hard for me to open up and talk about having problems and things like that. And that's not necessarily a good thing, obviously. Sorry, let me open up with my vent here. Sometimes makes people think that I'm very standoffish and stuff like that, but really it's just because I'm so used to that at this point. Yeah. Broken hearts are something that you'd like to feel you can help talk somebody through, or you can say the words that everyone can say, that things do get better. But in any one of those experiences, no matter how much you tell that to somebody, it's something they have to feel through and go through themselves. No one's just going to immediately feel better because you tell them it gets better. But we've all been there, my friend. We've all been there. We have all been there. Whether it's being in a relationship for a significant period of time, or whether it's to feel so strongly for somebody that just doesn't feel the same way. Either way, it's something that's not easy to just let go of or forget. Especially if you're still trying to be friends with an individual. That tends to make it a little bit more difficult. It's hard to feel your feelings out at that point. But the one thing I can say more than anything else, Luke, is that you're an incredible dude. You really are. And whether it comes to a relationship that you're talking about, or whether it's something to do with going on in your family or anything else, that whatever is going on, whatever reason you have a broken heart for, man, people are missing out on an incredibly good person, an amazing person, and don't forget that. Don't lose sight of that. Any person that doesn't see you for who you are, any person that doesn't want to spend time with you and hang out with you, they're missing out. Man, I wish you lived closer. I really wish you lived closer. Some of the things that we could do and hang out, man, would be awesome. We are very like-minded people. While this is playing, I'm going to open up my other vent as well. It's 80 degrees in here right now. Don't mind me stepping on my bed. Ah, success. Oh. Oops. How did I even do that? What did I do? Oh, okay. We're working. I live in New Jersey. Oops. Sorry, excuse that. I tried to click onto the emulator and apparently maximized it instead. I don't even know what that looked like for you guys. Indeed. Virginia is not that far away. Do I just jump in it? Nope. So I think I have to do like all the energy stuff and things like that. I remember something really bad about this area, like really disliking this area for some reason, but I can't remember why. To go. Yeah, I'm always for hanging out. I try to have get-togethers once every couple months. I think people have lost touch with what it's like to hang out with people. And I think they remember whenever they have like events that they go to and stuff like that. And it's like, oh man, it was so great to see people and hang out and just sit around and talk. It's like, well then, why don't you do stuff like that more often? Yeah, so do I. It's not easy though. Whether it, sometimes people are just lazy in that regard. Like, it comes down to, like, oh, I know I'd have fun, but do I really want to do that? I don't know. I'll just, like, stay at home this weekend type of thing. But I almost liked it when it used to be. I didn't have, like, internet and stuff like that at my place, so the only time that I really got to communicate with people when I was younger is if I went somewhere or school or things like that. And I'll tell you what, in some aspects, it's better to have something like that. In other aspects, it's not. Because not having any communication with anybody sucks. Hey, Rio, what's up? But at the same time, being in person with people is just vastly different than talking on the internet. There's a difference. It's like, yeah, sure, we could both be playing Overwatch on the computer together, but if we both had our computers next to each other and playing Overwatch, that's like 10 times more fun. I'm a little tired today. Tired and hungry. That's something we'd have to look into, Lord Reckoner. I'd have to figure out when I'm having the time to hang out in general and things like that, and then whether I'd have the time to drive and do something like that as well. I very rarely get days off, and even when I can take vacation days, they're few and far between. Which will hopefully change when the new job starts completely. Oh man, tacos? I would gladly take some tacos right now. I love tacos. What am I doing? Like, is this doing anything for me at all? Anything? Doesn't seem like it is. Just going around in circles. They all look the same, and I'm checking everything and it's doing nothing. He didn't throw anything at my face though. He threw something at me. It wasn't at my face. See, he like threw a taco. He's like, "Here, man, here's a taco. Eat this," in like a nice way. No, this isn't right. Yeah, Nakurti, you and I have to meet at some point as well, but that would be a pretty difficult task. Unless, like, for some reason, oops. I should actually use the elevator before leaving the elevator. Unless for some reason you're ever visiting the United States and happen to be somewhere on the East Coast, and vice versa with me visiting Germany for some reason. I need to get more lighting for my room. Which door do we go in? Sure, let's try this one. Nope. I would say not in Hamburg or Frankfurt, though. No, I think that takes me back down to the mausoleum. Don't think I need to go back down there. And that narrows it down at least a little bit. And you've talked about local Smash tourneys in your area. I could probably do some research and figure something out. Aren't you the tool guy? Oh man, it's the tool guy. Alright, well, we should probably buy accessories for these guys. Alright, so let's get two of these. One of these. Is that it? Is that really it? Let me see, like, what she's got equipment-wise. That's right, she needs the war or something else. Where's it at? Where's it at? Can she not wear it? Does it go over the penguin coat? The penguin coat. Wait, can she even wear this? She has to be able to. Where's it at? It said it. There it is. Jeez, I can't even... No. Anything that brings up defense. Oh, look, nothing. That would be pretty awesome, Rio. I gotta admit. I think that I'll go with the Death Glow learning rate up. I think that'd be useful. I'd like to see... One place I've always wanted to go to is Japan. Obviously, because I've always been incredibly interested in their culture. But I did spend, like, half my life in middle school, high school, and things like that, learning German as well. Yeah. Japan is definitely a place that, before I die, I want to experience. Even if I don't get to, like, be there for a long time or anything like that. Yeah, knowing like barely any of the language whatsoever. Come on, chair. You've got wheels. You can move. Yeah, that's the only word I need to know. Tashi. We can do it. We're a flying saucer now. See, my family couldn't really afford to take big trips and stuff like that, but they still tried. So we went to Maine on a camping trip once. You could also fit in the luggage. I didn't mean that in a negative way, exactly. Other than the fact that you're short, so we could sneak you along. What did I just shoot? I made a small joke, yes. Hi, Colthor. You better not be upset. Yeah, just like swing your katana around with the fedora on. No one will be freaked out. Nobody. In fact, I'm sure someone will try to duel you almost immediately. The whole crate, not one taco at a time, really? I can't eat tacos in peace. You just throw the whole damn thing at me. Whoa. Don't hit the buttons. So that was Bad Rats, Colthor. Did you finish it? Shaka! Flying manta rays with bow ties and curtains for legs. Oh yeah? Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll get to watch any of it unless I go back and watch VODs. Well, this isn't good. They somehow made it more annoying to play. Probably because you can't just like beat the levels instantaneously. I would like some gear parts, please. Because I know I'm gonna be fighting in my gear. Oh. Hi, soldiers. Nice to meet you. These are more difficult soldiers too. Why does that always miss? Don't target my legs, you asshole! What a jerk! So, what ones do I know with him? Whatever. I need to look at what death blows I know with him, so I can learn some more. Bye. Don't miss! Really? That's all the damage it does? Let's look at the death blows. So, third one for him, square X. And for her, triangle square X, okay? Alright, Nicurdy. Thanks for stopping by, man. Good luck with the smash. Thank you. Jeez. Like Tommy? Like, you mean like the White Ranger from Power Rangers Tommy? I'm sure there's other Tommies. I need food as well. I'm sure you guys can hear my stomach growling on occasion. Bye, Mai. What's the point of that? Only if you share the tacos. Learning that pretty good. Learning the rest of the stuff pretty good too. He's getting there. Not even using attacks repair because I'm using magic. Which part of the emergency? Block do I need to go on? Definitely not the right party for this area. I made things 10 times harder on myself. Unless I was not able to use these characters elsewhere. I mean, unless I have to use the other characters somehow. In which case, this wasn't an overly terrible position. Other than the fact that Bart's mech is not upgraded at all. Other than his weapon. What is that supposed to do? I just want to kill this guy if I can. This is the quickest combo to do to learn as many death blows as possible, which is why I'm doing it as often as possible. I don't mind the death blows other than the fact that they're not exactly explained very well as to how you learn them. And that's the only problem that I had. Like, they don't explain how you learn them at all. So, like, when you're getting those progress bars going on, it's like, okay, it's at 100%. Now what? And it just turns out that you had to be a certain level to learn it. Like, things like that. So you have to be a certain level and learn the death blow progression. So it's like, okay, how was I supposed to know that? I don't think this is the right one. Of course it's not. So the soldiers aren't back. They are, of course. Well, these guys aren't as hard. Yeah, if only Ellie was a little bit faster. Don't miss. Good job. Triple kill. Oh, or not. You did reduce damage there. For instance, to learn like half the death blows for the characters, you have to be level 55. The game expects you to be level 55 by the time you have your limiters removed. And of course I'm not level 55 yet. So half those abilities that I'm actually learning right now, that I'm building up points on, I'm not going to be able to learn even if they get to 100%. Like that one's at 97, we got 93, 80. I'm pretty sure that the rest of those are level 55, and I'm only level 53. And that's not even talking about my other characters. I forget which, oh, well, now I have no idea which way I'm going, which is cool. Not cool. Now I have to rely on status removal and hope that it's on Faye. Of course it's not. Alright, Lord Reckoner. Have a great rest of your day. Way to hit somebody when they're down. This isn't getting old. Not at all. Are you fast enough now? Your level didn't get you enough speed, Ellie. You're still too slow. don't think it's this one yet. I think it's the next one. But I'm doing this one as well. Where we at? Still 97 with that? Why is that not going up? The other one was at 93. Oh, like I said, it's not like I can learn it right now anyway. So, it's not too big of a deal. I just wish I did enough damage. I could if I had the wizardry ring on, but if I didn't have a wizardry ring on, but it's a quicker way of learning death blows, so. Why is she missing one every time now? I'm really confused by that. You're still gonna die. Can't. She's doing like 3 less damage than she needs to do to kill it, but she wasn't before. But she's recently leveled up. So why is she doing less damage? And I'm not sure if you get points for the amount of times that you actually use it, or if you get points for when you just get kills with the combos and things like that. So I used, what, 3 attacks there? I gained 1 point. 1 point. Cool. Awesome. How's everyone else doing with death blows? He's getting there now with a few things. And like I said, I've barely used her for actual attacks, so. Now, is this the right area? Nope, I was right. This isn't the right one either. Another battle. I think I stocked up on these. Now let's see if she kills them all. If she doesn't die. Alright, I need this guy to not attack Ellie at all. What is that supposed to do? Damn it. Sometimes when I press the input, I'm not sure if it's the controller dropping or the fact that I'm stuck in the middle of an animation that I'm trying to do in the game, and that's why it doesn't work. So I killed a few guys this time. Of course. Still 98 with that. Alright, I'm just gonna use the combo. The actual combo. So I do not feel like I'm gaining any points towards half that stuff now. And we got a fight that's gonna happen right over here. Yeah. That's the combo I actually have to do. Yeah. It's a combo that I'm on for him. I think it's this one. I'm just gonna use it. Force your limit my attack. Why wouldn't you? I wasn't missing all the time. Alright, you learned one. Alright, I'm at 99 for that now because I actually used it 4 times in a fight. What's the next one for him? So triangle, 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 X. Again, you want to know death blows for the end of the game. And for when you're in mechs. Or gears, rather. Because that's where a substantial amount of your damage comes from for your gears. And the first time I played this game, I only knew 2 death blows on all of my characters, so it led to some problems. You ever beat this game? It's got a pretty interesting ending. It's very easy to get stuck in this game. It's not very straightforward with where you have to go next. Alright, we're at 100% now for that one attack. Can we be pleased? Whoa, just killed himself. In Polish? Really? Why am I still at 99? Why? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why am I still at 99 with that? I did the combo 3 times. So confused. Oh, so confused. Wait, this isn't the right one either? Are you kidding me? What am I doing with my time? I've made literally no progress whatsoever. I've just been fighting like the same battles over and over and over again. Let's make sure to kill somebody this time with his abilities. Come on, Ellie, go fast. Faster, Ellie. Yeah, I guess. Just my least favorite thing in JRPGs. Just kill them all. Just kill them all. Come on. Not Faye. Alright. Why not remove the status effect? Alright, so we killed somebody with it, so we should be at 100%, hopefully. Yeah. Romancing Saga was a different type of grind, though. Like, not only do you have to grind for stats, but you also have to... Oh, well. You have to grind for stats, but you have to grind for abilities. And if you manage to get lucky and learn the abilities quickly, you don't have to worry so much. But I was not getting lucky with learning abilities, let's just say that. Remove his debuffs, please. But I've got 3 people that can attack. Oh, you're gonna net someone else now, too? Oh, of course. Not Faye. Whatever, let's kill him. Damn straight. That green mullet was awesome. Alright. Yeah, I still don't know why there were spaces in that game. Okay, so I learned that one. Next is triangle, triangle, square X. Okay, we can do that. So this one should be the correct hanger now. I hope this place goes on forever. Yeah, neither do I. I understand how you're supposed to go about learning them. I don't know when you actually gain the points for learning them or anything like that. Is it based? It doesn't seem like it's always based on kills, but then sometimes it does seem like it's based on kills because I don't get points when trying to monitor it. Die, please. Damn it. Okay, you're not dead. Oh, never mind, you're dead. You had the mystery. Of course. Poke and then kick. Alright. Please be the one. Please be the one. 98 for that, huh? It looks like I gained 1 point. Maybe you have to use it in the battle and finish it in the battle. Maybe you gain more points if you kill somebody with it in battle. I don't know. Yeah, this must be the right way to go, considering my characters reacted differently. Oh, I gotta make sure she doesn't get attacked 3 times here. Now she can deal some damage. You're already full health. Well, is she getting slower? Or are the enemies magically getting faster? And of course she does reduce damage this time. Why not? Good double miss though. They buffed Hanzo? How so? Wow, that was her exact health. Interesting. I haven't used him in a while. Then again, I played Overwatch like just a few times. In like the past few months. Battle's taking much longer than it should. Thank you. Yeah, I played a little bit with Mai yesterday. Right before work. Don't start with this nonsense. Okay, the misses are getting old. And then you're constantly healing. Really cool, like that, guys. It's time to use death blows. Get wrecked. I still have like some 50 unopened boxes or something like that on Overwatch. No! I wanted to heal first. At least I get to heal. Or not. He's got one too, you idiot. It's intimidating, but if you look at it in the sense of just having fun playing games, it's really nothing. And my focus isn't focused on just completing it. My focus is on enjoying the games as I play them. Yep, exactly. very carefully. Ether damage. Stop missing, please. Well, that's already, like, the majority of my health on one fight, so that's cool. What's up, Deformed? And how are you doing, Pair Squared? Yay, we got an Omnigear. I guess. Makes me wonder if I should start using Bart more often now because he's the only one with the more powerful gear. directly west. Alright then. Where's the tool shop at? I don't think that's it. I can't remember. Is it this one? Nope. Wrong. Is it this one? There we go. See if I can buy anything better here. Nope, that's what I have. That's what I have. That's also what I have. I can refuel though. Make sure she can't get anything better. Look at that thing. Yeah, I think that output's better. Yeah, I think that frame's better. And I think that that armor's better. So, yeah. I think the game expects us to be like in the 80s by the end, but if I remember correctly, I was way under that when I beat it the first time. Alright, so let's leave here. That's not how to leave. That's how to leave. Oh, I guess we're not here. Cave's not in this, like, town area, is it? Goodbye. Alright, Ignis Cave. Ignis Cave. Okay. And that's some fun. Oh, come on. You could have let him go first. She's hit so much. It was like a bomb or something. Become stronger, of course, why not? We haven't seen this before, have we, guys?
doing even less damage to him. Oh no, I chose my party. Other than having Bart, I chose my party. And of course I missed, and he's gonna kill me here, right? Nope. I don't know that I'm gonna beat this guy like this. Bart and Faye. You have to use Faye. What can I do here? Like, I'm not doing enough damage to this guy. Whatever. Let's go for it. Hope it does some damage and doesn't heal him. Not really. Don't die. Not knowing Deathless is definitely a problem too, because this gear is the one that does the most damage for me, but no! Don't die. Come on. I'm just gonna defend so that I can just get another attack on him. Do some damage. Okay, he's dead. I get it. She's dead, maybe? Yep. Rip. Now he's gonna start healing, of course. There's no way. I'm not killing this guy. Where's the last place I saved it? I wish I didn't have Ellie in my group. I need to put some ether resistance on my gears if I can. But Ellie does 0 damage to this thing, so I can't out damage it when it's on its Can I change party members somehow? Probably not. Yes. Woo! Alright. So now I got another powerful mech. Anything that gives me decent defense. Yeah, I think we're gonna equip that. Okay, now let's try this again. I should be able to out damage the healing now. Even if I can't with Faye, I should be able to with 17 and Bart. Get on my gears, please. At least this time I didn't get in a fight prior. Slightly less damage I take. Greatly reduce that damage. That's not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do either. So it's okay. Ooh. It's getting stormy outside. I took a lot less damage there. I'm starting to think that maybe even more than armor in this particular fight, I should have another one of those ether things equipped. Just like on all of my characters. See, I lose 30 armor, but that actually might be okay. Be okay now. I should be able to out damage him while he's healing for 1,000. While he's on the thing, I'm not gonna I don't know whether I should have my boosters on or not. Depends on how much damage I can do, I guess. Alright, time to go through this loads of text again. I think I'm getting pretty close to Disc 2 at this point. I think that, you go to Solaris at some point, and you actually get there, and I can't remember if you hit Disc 2 right before getting there, or if you hit Disc 2, when you're there for a bit, and then I just remember that Disc being much shorter, but we'll see. I'd like to try and beat this game this week, if possible. But obviously, missing days of streaming doesn't help. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Now we have to power him up. Alright, attempt number 2. Let's go. Hitting you for more. Now, the question is, how much damage are you gonna do? Well, for now, that's okay. Hitting him for like what he's healing, plus a tiny bit extra. Maybe I should boost her a while. Yeah, I should have boosted last turn. Alright, that's significantly less damage than I was taking before. He didn't break off. There he goes. Okay. Just keep hitting him for as long as I can. Stop missing. That'd be fantastic. Come on, guys. It's like the opportune time to hit him too, and I'm missing constantly. Whatever. Faye's almost dead. Alright. So just keep hitting him for whatever I can. She should hit him for over 1,000 because he can't dodge. Whoa. Okay, dude, you're going a little quick, don't you think? What the fuck? Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. What do I do in a situation like this? Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Alright, so I don't think he heals anymore now. Never mind. Whatever. You want to get off that freaking thing now? Thanks. To go all out. I don't know what that'll actually do, so I'm gonna do it. I have to kill him during this phase. If I don't, I won't be able to kill him in this other phase. Which means I need to stop missing in this freaking phase. No, I try to do everything blind. So, it looks like he was countering me. Well, I was trying to use different types of attacks to see if I could hit him. Basically, when I'm going through games and stuff like that, I'm gonna go through them blind, even if I struggle. I just didn't understand whether he was countering healing there, because he wasn't in the first phase. Was he counter healing, or was he just healing that often? But it seemed like he slowed down when I was guarding, but then he would still do it anyway, then do another attack, so I'm not 100% sure. But I'm gonna go with the fact that after a while he like got into a second phase where he was healing, counter healing every turn instead of just trying to counter.
It's on fire! Run! Boop, 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 ba-doo, boop, ba-doo. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. One gate down, 2 to go. So until I get the other Omni gears, I think focusing on using those gears is the best thing for me. I mean, the two of you look alike. Like, you stand next to each other, you have, like, pretty much the same looks. How did you not realize that this was a thing?
We found out we had a brother. It only took 33 hours, 38 minutes, and 5 seconds. Or, you know, like, in game logic, like 10 years. Oh. Hero Pawn knows all things. Miss Ricky know all. For she is the great Hero Pawn. The wifey pawn. What about the BART missiles? So now I'm going to Babel, I guess. You didn't know that that's how mirrors worked? I like how Saitan has to be like the voice of reason for everyone with absolutely everything. Like, they can't put two and two together at all. That's why he's the doctor. Alright. To the Tower of Babel. But beforehand, we are going to go to the gear shop and make sure that our gears are healed. Because I am no longer using the strongest gears. Maybe Saitan gets a better gear here? I can't remember. At the very least, we're going to make sure we're refueled, but we're going to check to see if there's any new items we can buy. Should be very, very helpful if there are. Even if, well, if I can afford them, that is. Which, I probably can't. Alright, so. Tune up. I am fueled. This is better. It's got less fuel, but it's got a higher output. Oh. Wait, what? This stuff's all worse. Never mind. The number's higher. It's confusing me. Whatever. Everyone's healed. That's all we cared about. Well, actually, let's make sure. Well, no, I know for a fact Saitan and Ellie have the high stuff because I used them in the what was it? What are they called? Not barriers. Not engines. Generators. I used them for the generator battle. That's what they were called. Generators. I knew that word. I didn't forget it for a moment. Not at all. Yes. Let's go. Oh, we're totally going with Maria. Miss Riki wouldn't be a bad choice either, because she's technically, you know, got her mech. Which is just her being big. Is it here that I switched the mirror? Can't remember. Hard to work on those things upside down. Or they knew all along. Okay.
bad.
Okay, that was the first time I was dealing damage to you, so... What are they saying in this song right now? Does anybody know? Does anybody have any idea? Oh yeah. Yeah, never know until you try. What's a world or two? Should have put boosters on. We'll put your boosters on. You know, I might take another hit here. Nice. Good. Oh, I did miss though. I just wish that the enemies missed as much as I did. At the very least, would make it fair. Holy shit. Stop missing, please. Okay, if those battles weren't too difficult. Oh no, you missed. Billy! God damn it, Billy! Freaking A, Billy. die here. Come on, game. Stop doing this to me. She does no damage, so it's basically useless at that attack hit. That one's... Please stop hitting her. That's really interesting. Oh, this is bad. She's gone. Just focus on you. That's fine, you go ahead and heal. We're gonna really cut it close in this fight. Don't die. Okay, let's redo hers at least. Some damage. Can we be done with this nonsense now, please? It almost sounds like total sentence imposed EST or something. Like, estimated. Or at least, or something. Please just hit it. Of course she missed. Why would you? I'm not gonna use her attack. I'm gonna boost her. This is not good. Boost her. Just die. Wow, she basically killed it herself. If I have to fight another round of that, I'm screwed. Like, beyond screwed. Stop it, controller. It's not very nice. Please leave. talk to the whatchamacallits. Fames, I think it's called. They go deep sea smuggling all the time, or treasure hunting, because they're men of the sea. Aha. Yes, we shall. Story. Alright. Well, that's gonna have to do it for me today, guys. I do apologize. I wish I could do a longer stream. It's about 3.5 hours, so close to the 4 that we normally do anyway, but I have to start getting ready for work and go to work. So, goal tomorrow is to try to get to Disc 2. So I'll start a little bit earlier if I have to, and make the goal of getting to Disc 2 regardless of what happens. So I'm just gonna save it again, just to make sure. That definitely worked. Well, thanks for stopping by, Ultra Otaku. I appreciate it. Alright guys, I'm gonna find somebody to host as always. I'm not gonna leave you guys stranded. I'm sure you have other people you follow already that you might move on to, but maybe I can introduce you to somebody you haven't met before, or another cool stream.